is this is an actual working fire station, even in the midst of the mayor's budget speech. This is one of the busiest fire stations in the nation. And that's one of the things that's important for everyone in this room to understand. Housed here, we have an engine company, a ladder, our hazmat rig behind us, and 2 8 cars. And just to give you perspective, those 2 8 cars run over 12,000 calls a year, 6,000 each. The engine company, over 3,000 calls a year. Out of this station annually, we're running about 17,000 calls a year. And that's so significant for the community that we serve. Since Mayor Durkan has taken the reins of the city, I can really tell you, I appreciate her attention to detail. I don't know if you remember this, Mayor, but when in our first meeting, the Mayor asked me a question. She said, Chief, how many calls on the homeless and transient population are we going on annually? And it's one of those moments that I had to say, I don't know, but I'm going to find out. But what that digging into my mindset did was it made me go with our electronic healthcare reporting platform and create another tab so we can actually see. So in February of this year, we actually put that into play. And what we know is that we're going to run on about 13 to 15,000 homeless calls this year. That's based on the mayor's questioning of what's going on out here. When Mayor Durkan came on board, another thing I appreciated is how many trips she made to the fire stations. She showed up with the rounds of ice cream. She was ready to scoop. She allowed the firefighters to Q&A her on a regular basis. But what that did was it built a relationship. And even last year at the holiday party, you came right here to meet the firefighters that are serving this community so well. So I am so honored to be able to introduce the mayor today. But before I do, one thing I do want to invite all of you to is next Friday, October 5th, we're having our annual Fallen Firefighters Memorial in Occidental Park. And I would like to invite all of you to be there. And that's an event where we honor the fallen, and many of you may remember the 4 firefighters who died in the Bang fire, and it's a very hard time for the organization this week because that individual was being released from prison this week, and we lost 4. So if you could, make some time in your schedule and come by and help us with the name we've added this year, Fire Captain Craig Amy, who passed away. All that being said, it's my honor to introduce our 56th mayor of this great city, Mayor Jenny Durkan.
I took office, I made a promise to Seattle that I would act with urgency to address our shared challenges, that I would work really hard to make sure we always provide the greatest public benefit possible from our work, from our resources, and in how we spend taxpayer dollars. And that's my priorities. That's what they will be. To focus on the basics, like public safety and transportation and water, the essentials that our communities, our neighborhoods, and our businesses rely on every day. To address our crisis of affordability, housing, and homelessness. To stand up for what's right, and for inclusion and equity, and for our most vulnerable neighbors. And finally, to invest in building that city of the future, one that is more innovative and vibrant, that welcomes everyone to the city of Seattle. Those are the values that have guided us for 9 months, and this budget invests in those priorities and commitments and does it while living within our means. Already in the past 9 months, working together, we have delivered on many of these priorities, and I'm not slowing down. I am still the impatient mayor. I inherited a city government with enormous strengths, but I also had some tough problems years in the making. We got to work, challenge by challenge. We had no magic wand, and we know it will take many years to fix some of these problems. But together, we have to show results. And in the 9 months, we already have. One example, when I took office, Seattle City Light had a backlog of 74,000 customer requests. 74,000. We cleared that backlog in 120 days. And we're trying to do the same thing, department by department, program by program. Whether it is city-like billing or online construction permitting problems, we own our problems, and we are working to fix them. I want our government to be a government that listens. And some of the strongest voices that we've listened to are our young people, who deserve to be safe in their schools and their communities. So together, we invested in youth violence prevention and enacted new gun safety laws to help keep guns out of the wrong hands. In fact, our Seattle police officers already this year have removed 1,000 guns from our streets. Think of that, 1,000 guns. And our officers who work to protect us have been working without a contract and without a pay raise since 2014. We all know how much more expensive the city has gotten since 2014. No worker, especially those who protect us, should go that long without a pay raise. And that's why Chief Best and I work so hard to negotiate a fair contract for our officers that keeps our residents, neighborhoods, and businesses safe. But that contract makes clear we will not go backwards on police reforms. Under the leadership of Chief Best, we'll continue to build the best community-based police department in the entire country. And in the coming weeks, I'm very hopeful that you, City Council, will approve that contract. We've also worked to make Seattle a more affordable city. After years of activism from young people, including the incredible students at Rainier Beach High School, we quit talking and we actually delivered on the promise of Durkan for high school students. Beginning this month, 15,000 Seattle Public High School students receive free passes through the Durkan Opportunity Program. That's 15,000 future Seattle workers, inventors, and leaders. They now have a passport to their city. Because we finally acted, Seattle is now the largest city in the country to offer free transit to its high school students. I thank you for your work on that. The largest expansion in transit opportunity ever in this city. And for our youngest learners, we expanded the Seattle preschool program to serve 500 more children. 500 more children, giving them and their families opportunity. On my first day in office, we also created the Seattle Promise College Tuition Program. Because of our actions, nearly 250 students are starting tuition-free college today at the Seattle colleges. That is we launched the city's first ever Small Business Advisory Council. It has been instrumental in helping us shape our programs and being a voice in City Hall before we enact policies and legislation that directly impact them, their workers, and their customers. Working with labor leaders, employers, together with the City Council, we passed and signed into law a Domestic Workers Bill of Rights. Now those domestic workers have protections they deserve. On housing, we invested $100 million and leveraged it an additional $200 million to build and preserve affordable homes in our city. It was the largest one-year investment in affordable housing in the history of Seattle. We know it's not enough, because until we have enough housing, we must help our neighbors more directly. We have to help people experiencing homeless move into safer places. To do that, we increased our shelter and bridge housing capacity by 25%. We are on track to create 500 new, safer places in the city of Seattle. In the first 6 months of this year, we already have helped 4,500 families and individuals move out of homelessness or stay in their housing. By comparison, in all of last year, only 55 individuals and families were able to exit homelessness and maintain their permanent housing. As a result, more people have access to the services they need, and 35% Yes, 35% more people are moving from homelessness into housing. And that is in part due to all your efforts, so thank you so much for that. We've also stood up for what's right, and we're going to keep standing up for justice and for equity, like acting to stop the war on drugs and right those wrongs. This spring, City Attorney Pete Holmes and I moved to vacate the convictions and arrests for misdemeanor marijuana possessions. The court announced today that it will vacate those convictions. Thank you, Pete Holmes, for your leadership. To help protect our immigrant and refugee neighbors, we told the lesser Washington, that they do not get to run our cities, and we took action to protect our neighbors. We told the federal government they do not get to turn our local law enforcement into immigration cops. And to build a more vibrant future, we took new, bold actions to ensure that Seattle continues to be a leader on climate change and clean energy jobs. And we've signed an agreement to spark the rebirth of the Seattle Center as a vibrant economic, arts, and cultural engine for decades to come, including a new modern arena. We are on track to bring NHL hockey to Seattle Center and soon. We'll have a brand new arena for that 4th championship flag for our Seattle Storm. And of course, we're on track to bring back the Sonics. I look forward to celebrating the council's approval of that arena agreement maybe later today. So it's been a busy 9 months. It's Seattle. We had a lot of coffee, and we got a lot done. But that progress was only made in partnership with my cabinet who's here today, with the City Council. Thank you for your work. Thank you for that continued partnership. I know when we work together, there is nothing we cannot do. I also want to take a moment to thank and acknowledge the people who do a lot of good every day for our communities and neighborhoods. The nearly 12,000 people serve and work at the City of Seattle. They're the ones. Their hard work turns our city budget into better lives and a better city. And I want to tell you a story about 2 of them and a black lab named Samson. They work to make sure that those pollutants can be taken out so they don't poison our families and communities. So Beth might get an idea. Maybe we could train a dog to sniff out PCBs and remove them from our waterways, parks, and playgrounds. People said it couldn't be done? Well, it is. And that innovative thinking led to a new member of our city family, a very good boy named Samson, Black Lab. Samson spends his days sniffing for PCBs along the Duwamish, and it's working. We are cleaning up the Duwamish that for far too long has been a place where the intersection of bad for climate change, environmental inequality, and systemic racism. Samson's here today. Thank you for your work, Samson. Yes, to deliver that waterfront for all, to connect our city with its heart, the waters of Puget Sound. It is going to be magnificent. Imagine the Viaduct gone and that grassy knoll from Belltown to the waterfront. It will change our city forever. We're finalizing the design, and we are very excited to be moving forward. A city of the future is also one where we know that the more broadly our prosperity is shared, the stronger we are. It's a city where we recognize and use the brilliance of our young people to shape our economy, not overlook them. Where we create the jobs of the future and fill them with our homegrown talent. And where we learn to harness the best of technology to improve the lives of workers, not replace workers. That's why on the ballot this November is my family's education, preschool, and promise plan to help close the opportunity gap. That's why in 2019, creating real career paths to our city's young people through registered apprenticeship programs, internships and summer jobs, and other pathways to is a down payment on that work, that city of the future for our youth. Does our city government have its flaws? Do we sometimes get it wrong? Of course. We are a human endeavor. But government is also a vehicle for good. Every single day in Seattle, we are doing good. I will keep opening doors for people like Pedro Renaga. Pedro is 19 years old, a first-generation American, and the first person in his family to go to college. He grew up on Beacon Hill, he excelled at Cleveland High School, and last year he studied for free at South Seattle College as a 13th year Promise Scholar. He did awesome. In fact, he did so awesome, he wound up spending his summer in an internship at City Hall. In fact, in my office. I can tell you firsthand, he's an incredible young man. He can't be here today. He's in class. But his parents, Jose and Maria, are here. Could you stand so we can thank you? So, like I said, government is a vehicle for good. But it's not the only place we're going to find solutions to our challenges. To tackle them, it's going to take everybody. Businesses, philanthropists, neighborhoods, communities of faith, community-based organizations, all of them working together as powerful partners at the city government. It'll take our state, our county, and our regional partners standing up too. Now's the time to get to work, to deliver on this budget. I look forward to working with you, City Council, to cement this budget, to guide our work in the years to come. I know beyond any shadow of a doubt that we can work together to put our progressive values into action. I also know we have a lot more work to do. So let's come